Hey guys, it's Miss Gauthier. I want to talk to you really quickly about how to cite a website in MLA format because that's what we use for English class. So the website that gives you the best information for doing this is the Purdue Owl Writing Lab. The website is up here, owl.english.purdue.edu. Or you can just Google search Purdue Owl Writing Lab and that'll take you there. Just make sure you're clicking on MLA and not APA because we use MLA in English. When you get here, you want to look at the left-hand side and choose electronic sources most likely if you're using a website. So I'm going to show you the most common one, but there's tons of different types here. So when you click on electronic sources, you get a bunch of information. You want to scroll down and look at these headings and find the one that most closely matches to what you're citing. Normally it's going to be an entire website, a page on a website, an article. So I'm going to choose an article in a web magazine or newspaper because we're going to use the Lansing State Journal. So let me show you how to find this information and do it. So it looks like we need to start with the name of our author, last name, comma, first name. So if we go to our article, and for a regular newspaper article, it's typically going to be at the top. So it looks like Bridget Redman is our article or our author. So Redman, comma, Bridget. And then we have a period and a space. Back to Purdue Owl. The next thing in quotation marks is the title of our article. So that's not the website title, it's the article title. So this one's called Waitress to Hit Wharton Stage. And then another period and end quote back to Purdue Owl. So it's a little tedious, but once you get it, you won't have to look it up. Then next in italics, we have our publisher name. Typically, that's going to be the name of the website. So it's really easy to find. It should be near the top. You have the Lansing State Journal. And that's followed by a comma and then the date it was published. So this was published on January 19th, 2018. So we want to take off our italics, comma. The dates go in kind of a weird format, so it's the date first, then the month abbreviated, and then the year with a period. And that is not in italics. Oh, not a period. We want another comma. And then next it looks like you want the URL, so that's super easy. You can just highlight this and copy and paste, followed by a period. It's okay if it turns blue like that. I tend to click the back button because I don't like it to look that way, but that's your call. And then we just want the word accessed, and then you want today's date, which today is also the 19th. So it's not always going to be the same date as when the article was published, but I pulled up a news story from today, so that's why those dates are similar. But just make sure this is the publication date and this is the date you accessed it. So that's totally done. The other thing you need to do is double space. And then each line after the first line, it always wants to be kind of funny for me. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that, but each line after the first line of your citation should be indented. The reason we do that is because typically you're going to have more than one citation, so only the first word of each citation should be lined up. That way we can quickly see how many you used. Then the last thing you need to do is add the title works cited and center it. So that's what a citation looks like. Feel free to ask me for more help, of course, but this is just kind of a quick introduction, and I hope it was helpful.